Hey, what's up guys? So I posted a video a couple months ago saying new purchase in my 2018 Hellcat REDEYE. So a lot of people have been telling me that I'm a scammer, I'm a fraud because my car was actually not a REDEYE. And I'm going to tell you guys in this video how the dealership hustled me, scammed me to sell me a car, and it's literally going to blow your guys' mind when I tell you this. So I have the Maserati in the garage. I'm trying to make this video without having to cut it out. I'm trying to have it 100% raw. So my Maserati's in the garage, and I've had the Maserati since I think June or May. Let's just say June or May. And so I drove my car to Illinois a lot, and I had to get an oil change my first 3 months of owning the car or so. So when I took my car to Helfman Dodge here in Houston, Texas, as I was taking my Maserati in for the oil change, I was approached by a couple salesmen, and they know how much money I make, they know how much money I have and that I'm gonna buy cars, they know how I am with buying. So they came up to me and they said, hey, check this car out. We have a Hellcat REDEYE. And I'm like, what is a Hellcat REDEYE? And so I've only had a Range Rover, a Camaro, and a Maserati. So I've never thought about buying a Dodge. I never thought about buying a Challenger. I never thought about buying a Charger or anything like Mopar related. I have no experience and no knowledge on Mopar at all. Like, I just recently found out like all the trim levels after I bought the Hellcat. SXT Plus or TA, all that other stuff. I only found out about that after I bought it. Just like when I bought my Camaro SS, I had no idea that there was a Camaro regular and the Camaro RS and the Camaro SS. I had no idea that there was a Camaro ZL1 until after I bought the car, and then once I found out more knowledge on the car. So fast forward now with that, letting you guys know that I had no experience about Dodge. When they brought me to the car, I'm like, damn, this car is nice. I've never seen a Challenger with a wide body. I've always wanted a Hellcat. We've always, heard of rappers talking about Hellcats, and I wanted something exclusive. I wanted something that was like, damn, this is a Hellcat, and it's a wide body. I haven't really seen any wide body Hellcats ever in my life. I mean, maybe I've seen them, but I've never really looked at them because I wasn't really a Dodge person. So I was like, okay, cool. And they were telling me that it's a REDEYE. So if you come over here, check this out. If you come over here, they told me it was a REDEYE. So we have a badge right here that is that has a red, saying it's a REDEYE. So I was like, okay, cool. I guess that makes sense. I called one of my boys down in Illinois who knows all about cars. He's the guy I go to whenever I need questions about cars. He's the guy I go to with like help with everything. So they said, okay, you know what? We have a Hellcat. And sorry, my neighbors are pulling in, so that's why I stopped. So you guys can probably hear the garage in the background. So what happened was I called my friend. I said, yo, they're trying to sell me a Hellcat REDEYE. And when I said, okay, I need a car that nobody has on the street, they said, you're not gonna be able to find these anywhere. You're not gonna be able to find a Hellcat REDEYE anywhere being sold in Houston, or Hellcat REDEYE sold anywhere. And you won't be able to see these on the street. So I was like, okay, I went on Google and Googled 2018 Hellcat REDEYE wide body. And I saw on Google that there was no Hellcat wide body REDEYEs at all. I was like, damn, this guy's true. This guy's telling me the truth. There's no such thing as a Hellcat REDEYE wide body. You know why there was no such thing as a Hellcat REDEYE wide body? Because I found out later when I took my car to Wisconsin and had my performance guys do all the work to it. Because when I brought my car to them, they said, this isn't a REDEYE. REDEYE didn't come out in 2018. I was like, I don't know. That's what they told me, and I trusted them. So they ran the VIN. My Dinosaurs Performance in Antioch, Illinois, ran the VIN to one of their buddies, and it came back, yeah, this is just a regular Hellcat wide body. Because I put $10,000 of my own money into this car to make this car fast. And so I was gonna mod it up anyways, like I mod up all my cars. And so of course, if this was a REDEYE, we would have had to get the REDEYE parts that were configurable with the REDEYE and not the Hellcat wide body, or else they wouldn't fit, it wouldn't make sense, as you guys know. So I found that out, and I'm like, damn, I really just got scammed. I thought I had a Hellcat REDEYE the whole time. I don't have a Hellcat REDEYE the whole time. I have a Hellcat wide body. So it makes sense when the dealership told me that if you look this up, you're not gonna be able to find it. And that's why I couldn't find no such thing as a 2018 Hellcat REDEYE wide body on Google, because there was no such thing as a Hellcat REDEYE wide body anywhere being sold, because the Hellcat REDEYE wide body did not come out until 2019. And so I didn't know that, and I'm like, damn, I literally just got sold this car that is fake. And so here's some, if you step back real quick, you'll be able to see, and I'll point out how you know that this is not a Hellcat, and I didn't even know that. So this is a 2019 Hellcat REDEYE hood, or 2019 hood. Now I'm gonna tell you guys how the hell this shit went down. So this is a 2019 hood. This doesn't even come with the 2018. I wouldn't know that because I don't know shit about Dodge until after I figured this out. Come over here as well. So that's the 2019 hood. This badge is a REDEYE badge. So I'm like, okay, we have the hood, we have the badge. My guys at Dinosaurs Performance and Aniac are telling me, you know, everything looks like a REDEYE. This looks like a REDEYE, but something doesn't seem right. And I'm gonna pop the hood real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys some more. So we popped the hood in Wisconsin. We popped the hood, and you know, I was at some car meets here in Houston as well, and people were telling me this ain't a REDEYE. This thing isn't right. I'm like, huh? I don't know nothing about this. I didn't know nothing about the engine because the people at fucking Dodge, Helfman Dodge in Houston, should have told me. How are you gonna tell me that this is a REDEYE and take advantage of me? And I didn't even know nothing about Dodge. I told them when they were talking to me, just like, put the camera back on me, boy. Anytime people talk to me whenever I go to a dealership, I'm like, I don't know shit about Audi. I don't know shit about this car. I don't know anything about Porsche. Please teach me, please educate me on these cars. So if you're gonna work at a Dodge dealership and you're gonna be selling cars, you should know the product that you're selling, you know? Especially working with someone like me, because I remember asking, okay, what does this car have? Does this car have 700, what's the horsepower? They said this car has 797 horsepower. I'm like, damn, 797 horsepower. Okay, that's cool. Inside the car, it says 707. And I remember on the test drive telling them, why does it say 707 or 797? They said, so it has something to do with the computer right now, or some bullshit excuse they gave me. And I'm like, okay. And then everyone's telling me, this is a REDEYE, this is a REDEYE. The service department people, after I bought the car, are telling me, wow, you bought that REDEYE? And I'm like, damn, I got a REDEYE. No one has a REDEYE. So the pulley is not green. There's a bunch of stuff that's not right. I figured out later after all of this at a car show because my boy Sick Whips told me, and I'm like, oh my God, man. And you got to think the kind of pressure I'm getting lately, you know, people saying, you know, this isn't a REDEYE, you're just trying to fake people. And I'm going to tell you guys how this car resembles a fucking REDEYE from the outside, but not the inside. So Helfman told me this. They said, I was like, yo, you guys got to fix this shit because this car only has 707 horsepower. That 97 horsepower difference has something to do with like the throttle body or something like that. I'm not really too, that's why I give my car to my performance guy to do all the work because I don't know shit about it. So that part is the $10,000 part. I spent $10,000 of my own money to make this thing faster than a REDEYE. So when I went back to Helfman, they said, we just called the guy, and guess what? The previous owner of this car switched out the damn hood and put REDEYE badges on this car. He did that. He literally did that. He switched out the badges, switched out the hood. And for anybody that's gonna sit here and say that I did that shit, why would I spend my own money to try to make a car look like a car that it's not? I don't need to do any of that. So then I talked to Helfman, whatever, I call them, and I'm like, yo, I got sold a car that's not what it was. They said, come in. And they one of the sales managers at Helfman, I forgot his name, he's in the used sales department at on the left side of the building. He told me this. He said, the online listing said wide body. I'm like, okay, cool. I never bought the car and I never came into the dealership from looking online at the online ad. I brought my Maserati to the damn dealership to get an oil change. You guys came up to me and told me wide body, REDEYE, wide body. If I didn't know shit about Dodge, where am I just pulling this REDEYE from? Do I just automatically call this car a REDEYE when I had no idea that it was a REDEYE? You know, I knew it was a Hellcat. Obviously, it's a Hellcat. I've seen a Hellcat before, but I had no idea what the REDEYE trim was. So I didn't just make up that this was a REDEYE out of my ass. So they call me and they say, you know, here's the best thing we can do. We can give you an oil change on your Maserati. The Maserati has nothing to do with this damn car. And the Maserati oil change is anywhere from $450 to $800. One time I paid like $500. One time they tried to quote me like, what did they try to quote you? $700 or some shit?
$650.
$650. Another place quoted me like $850. When I bought the Maserati, I knew how much it was going to cost for an oil change. And I know I drive the shit out of my cars where I need an oil change, you know, every 2 to 3 months. I knew that. So why are you going to try to tell me that I need a free oil change on a car that has nothing to do with this car? That's a totally separate purchase, has nothing to do with this Hellcat. Now, I feel like I'm betrayed. I bought a Maserati from you. I bought this car from you, and the best you can offer me is one oil change on this, on my Maserati that has nothing to do with this? No, now people, they don't understand. Helfman, Dodge, and Maserati, Chrysler, whatever the hell they are, whatever they call themselves, don't understand the kind of backlash I have been getting saying that this is a REDEYE. I didn't know that it wasn't a REDEYE until I uploaded YouTube videos and people started saying the dash wasn't right, the 707. I didn't know any of that, so I'm getting educated while driving a fake REDEYE. And I called Helfman recently, and the reason why I haven't been able to make a video updating you guys all about this is because I have a lot of personal things in my life that I'm doing. And my camera guy, I never had really anyone around, and I've been traveling. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been in Chicago. My car was also in the shop for 2 months, so I couldn't have done a video without my car because the car only recently got out of the shop about 2 weeks ago or so. So I wasn't able to do a video for the longest as well because when I uploaded that video, the car got crashed in the rain. And so I couldn't do a video in front of the car and show you guys what was really wrong with this and why it's not a REDEYE because I didn't have the car physically. So I called Helfman back and they told me this. They were trying to be optimistic with me. You know how car people are and fucking managers and people like that. They don't want to take the heat for what they did and how they hustled me. So they said, you know, this is your own Hellcat now. Think of it this way. You made it faster than a REDEYE. So this is Tyler's Hellcat now. Now I'm still driving around with the fucking 2019 hood and emblems. I think they said this emblem costs like $135. I'm not gonna go out of my way to spend $135 to put this to a regular Hellcat emblem. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to spend a rack to change the hood to make this look like 2018, because this is a 2018 car with 2019 components on it. You know, the car was so beautiful and the car was so nice. I mean, it had this extended bumper thing right there. It has the side skirts that I took off, but I'm gonna put them on. The rear splitter on this car was just so nice. It was murdered out. It had tinted lights on all side and the back, and I was just like, damn, you know, I should have done more research before I bought the car. And I know people are gonna start saying that, but you know, I did my reference check. If it was you guys, what would you do knowing that the dealership took advantage of you and sold you a car that wasn't what it was, but when you were on the lot, they told you that was a REDEYE? I mean, shouldn't they know that this is not a damn REDEYE? Like, everyone should know that. I'm sure when the car came on the lot, they took it for a test drive, everyone sat in the car, everyone was trying to figure this out. And then I got the salespeople telling me that this is a REDEYE. Why would they tell me it's a REDEYE if they should know what the hell the difference is? This dealership so trash that they never get nice cars on their lot, never had a REDEYE on their lot to be able to let the salespeople know what a REDEYE is? And so now I feel like I got scammed. I feel like I got hustled. I don't even know really what I can do in terms of what the best you guys think the dealership can do for me. If you guys have any ideas on how I should go about this and how I should try to get, I don't even know if they'll write me a check. I don't know what to do with this other than, you know, I need to go ahead and let everybody know that I'm not out on YouTube telling people that I own a REDEYE knowing that it's not a REDEYE. If you want, I can go back and change the name on the YouTube video, or I can leave it up so people can see it and then come back to this video and be able to say, wow, damn, there really still are some shitty ass people out there taking advantage of other people, because they knew that I didn't know anything about Dodge trims. My first Dodge car ever. I don't know why I can't buy a car and have a good car buying experience. Every car I bought, I've been fucking scammed, hustled some kind of way, some kind of shady bullshit. I buy the Maserati from you. Cool. You gave me a good deal on it. I should expect to be able to build a relationship with you guys. You know, I love Maserati. I don't even like bringing my damn car there to get an oil change because I hate all those people there. I can't even bring my car there to get service because I don't like anyone there. I feel like if I go there, everyone's gonna scam me, someone's gonna hustle me, the service department might try to be fraudulent with me, try to take advantage of me in some kind of way. They see a young guy with money, let's just say whatever the fuck we want to him to be able to sell a car, to be able to make a sale today. You know, they could have just been my friend, they could have just been cool with me, told me this is a wide body 2018, not a REDEYE, but with REDEYE modifications. I was like, cool, okay. I don't know what I would have done in that point, but at least I would have known. I probably would have moved on to a different car. I would have bought a car that's 2018 with fake ass specs on it. Now it's like I'm driving around. I don't even care anymore because my car is faster than a REDEYE due to everything that I put on it. But it's like to the point where it's like, damn, you know, I'm just trying to have a good car buying experience, and I couldn't have a good car buying experience. So I hope I cleared this up. I pretty much went into detail with this entire purchase with this. So now you guys know I didn't intentionally try to trick you guys. I didn't intentionally try to fool you guys. Like I said, the car was in the shop for a couple months. That's why I couldn't make a video updating you guys all on why it was a scam, why it was, you know, I got hustled from everybody. So there you guys all go. That's the story of Helfman Dodge, Maserati, Chrysler in Houston, Texas, who took advantage of me. So I guess next time you guys go into that dealership, you know, make sure you know what you're buying, what you're looking at before you go in, and don't buy on the same day. I think I'm done buying cars for now until I really get more experience with it. So until next time, take care.